What is going on, cow folks? Welcome back to Mods Gaming. And boy, have I got a doozy for you guys today. So, this is going to be maybe kind of foreign language to some. And you guys are not familiar with save editor, save wizard type of thing. This is not going to make much sense to you, but hit me up with any questions in the comments, and I'm more than happy to help you any way I can. I've been dealing with save wizard, save editor for years for GTA. And recently been messing around on Red Dead with it, just kind of seeing what I can do. Right, I'm gonna be getting into modding here pretty soon, which is not doable normally here on the PS5. As I'm about to get a a low firmware PS4, so we'll be able to take things even further. But just to kind of get my feet wet, I thought, well, what the hell, I've been modding, basically altering things in GTA for years. Dropping cars and DMO and all that stuff that you need save wizard and save editor to do that. Why not try out another game I love? That's Red Dead, and see what I can do. So as you guys can tell, I'm John Marston, but you can see the scars on the face, and we're in New Austin. No visible sniper, but check this out, guys. You pause the game, and as you can see, we seem to be wanted dead or alive still. As you can see, Blackwater is all off limits, and we are just newly in chapter 3, the main story. And you probably are asking yourselves, what the hell, mods? What's going on? How are you John Marston in the main story roaming around in New Austin? What the hell is going on? Well, we're gonna get into that, cowboys and cowgirls. And I'm gonna probably do like a series coming up of things you can do with save editor / save wizard. You need both of them, right? It's a combination thing. They're like peanut butter and jelly, guys. You can't have one without the other. But I'm gonna do a series, and this is kind of like the intro. That I've been kind of teasing it lately with the the crazy outfits on Arthur, but been messing around with the peds and stuff because you can change ped models. Now, the other ones that seem to really work halfway decently is just Arthur and John, and later on I'm gonna see if I can actually bring Arthur back in the epilogue when I get that far. Yeah, guys, basically this is what you can do, man. You can give, like, if you notice here, I have NPC John's outfit on here, the drifter outfit with a few little extra things. Get the Nuevo Preso belt there. I was able to take off the offhand holster, which normally you're not allowed to do that after that mission with Micah. But yeah, okay, we'll show you some other outfits here real quick. There's some things you could do. Here's John's normal outfit, and he normally has a different gun belt and all that stuff on here in his guns. But like I said, the bandoliers and the gun belts and all that stuff are messed up. See, it brought the that's actually that belt. Not the gun belt, but the actual belt he has is the one he has in the mission The Wheel, right after Arthur dies. I didn't normally have in this Fed. I had John's, actual belt on here, but and we got Arthur's closed coat there on John. Pretty cool. I got the Legend of the East belt and all that on this. Just like I said, there's a lot of cool things you can do, guys. And we got the Guarma outfit here for John. You know what I mean? Let's freaking go. Get the Guarma outfit for John. Unfortunately, it takes my damn, because you can't have a hat on this outfit. I had the that's what I wanted to save so I could reload and not have everything all screwed up. But I had the ankle chains on here and the belly chains, minus the actual chain, but because this money bag here is actually an accessory, just like GTA outfits, guys. Every slot you can only have one item per slot. The ankle chains are actually accessories as well too, and then the belly chain is actually considered a belt. So having the wheel belt here just overwrote that, but no big deal. We'll get that back. But yeah, there's some of the things you could do. Obviously, John is never supposed to have this outfit, so. But let's go back to outfit number 1 here. But yeah, guys, I was wondering if I could actually disable, because you're kind of like and I can showcase this later. The game kind of still thinks you're Arthur because, like, you can go through the missions. Obviously, I'm still in chapter 3 here, and when, in cutscenes when he talks, it's Arthur's voice, but it's still John's ped. But I thought, well, what the hell? I'm thinking the Invisible Sniper, it's not attached to the story itself. It's attached to Arthur's ped, his game character, his game model, right? So I thought, what the hell? Let me change it to John because this one works right. He's still a main character, and like even the Deadeye. Look, even though I'm the game still technically thinks you're Arthur, it's got John's Deadeye sound. You know what I mean? So it's like you're John and Arthur like at the same time. It's really weird, but also really cool because what we can do, guys. What we can do is we can come down here. I believe this is the legendary bison right here. We can get things like the legendary bison. We can get the legendary cougar. We can get the legendary fish. There's a bass right down here. Redfin pickerel is right here. Now, as I was coming through here, I noticed groups of Pinkertons were still spawning like behind me. So I just, I had the Foxtrot. I was just booking ass through here, and I didn't even want to mess around in Blackwater. I wasn't sure because when I first came across the damn Skinner brothers, which obviously Arthur's never supposed to see them, attack me, and I blasted their face off. So I thought, gee, I wonder, you know what I mean? And I never got any wanted though. Pinkerton, like there was a group of red dots spawned behind me, but then I just rode away and they never followed me. It's really weird. It's like the game is trying to pin him on you like it normally does to Arthur, but because I'm John's ped, it's like fighting it, right? Anyway, there's a legendary fish over here. I don't know. We can, if like I said, Pinkerton's gonna keep spawning over here, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe I'll try that, but as long as you don't have a water level when you come down here to New Austin, there'll be no lawmen down here. Even when you bring Arthur down here in the buggy, if you can lose the Pinkertons, lose your wine level by the time you hit that. Yeah, the invisible sniper's still going, but there's no lawmen to run into, and it's kind of the same thing here with John. But I could do like the elemental trail thing. Well, it's not that I really need any money. Obviously, I gave myself a whole bunch of money because of save editor and whatnot. We can do all the interactions. You can find the dinosaur bones. I already got Otis Mills Resolver. I just gave it to myself. Uh, as you can see here, it's Otis Mills Revolver right there. I already got Callaway's Revolver too. Like I said, you can do a lot with this guy. It's not like having a full mod menu trainer, which I'm actually going to be showcasing that pretty soon once I get my low firmware PS4. But this is kind of the next best thing. You can do a lot. Like I said, like all the money, 916,000 more than I'll ever need in this game. You can reset your honor. Like I said, obviously you can change your ped. But anyway, what I was trying to say, guys, not trying to ramble on here, but it's really exciting. You can go do all this stuff, and then you can change your ped back to Arthur at any time. Obviously, you won't be able to come back here again because the sniper will then be active for Arthur. But it won't matter, guys. You'll already have all the dinosaur bones, all the legendary animal pelts. Like I said, if you don't want to give yourself a whole bunch of money, if you just want to do stuff for, as Arthur, but without having to deal with this stupid freaking buggy, which is absolutely horrible. Try to try to get the fish and the legendary animal in the buggy. Although it is doable, I've seen guys do it. It is extremely difficult because obviously the sniper, one wrong move and you're dead. And then you gotta go all the way frick back to Saint Denis, get a buggy, and come all the way back down here and fight for the Pinkertons. And it's just a huge, huge hassle, guys. Huge, huge hassle. Um, One thing I didn't do is give myself the jawbone knife, so I'm gonna go do the freaking dinosaur bones as John, and then when I'm done down here, I'll switch my ped, back to Arthur once I'm doing everything, um, and then just finish out however, whatever, doing that, and then you can get you get that cutscene as Arthur with Deborah McGinnis, which normally it's actually in the game. You can do it, but obviously it's not meant to be normally, right? I don't know why I didn't try this 4 or 5 years ago when Red Dead first came out. Don't ask me why, but I guess I just never thought to it. Never thought about it. I just got sucked into GTA and that's what it was. I beat the game and I loved playing it, but after I beat the game and did everything, I kind of just, there wasn't much else to do. I just let it go, right? And then it was all GTA from there on out. until recently I've been kind of getting the bug again. But yeah, guys, like, let's see, I believe this is Legendary Bison territory I'm in right now. So I should be able to ride over this area and I should get a message saying that I'm in Legendary Bison territory. Yeah, right there it is, right there. And I can hunt the Tatanka Bison, Legendary Tatanka Bison, and yeah, get that pelt and all that stuff, guys. I mean, this is awesome.
Easy now.
This is, I don't know why, like I said, I didn't try this years ago, guys, but I wanted to share this with you. This is kind of a prelude. I'm not going to demonstrate a whole lot right now. Yeah, there's freaking El Presidio over there. Old John will be definitely visiting that area later on in his journey. But yeah, guys, this is really freaking cool, man. I said I don't know why I never thought of this. Not a clue, but as it is, I'm here now, and I definitely am going to showcase some stuff. You know, this is not a mod menu or anything like that. Like, this is all just save editor stuff, guys. Really cool. Which, like I said, it's kind of modding the game, but it's not, you know, it's not like having a full trainer where I can just teleport myself to Guarma and, you know, have a million donkeys chasing me while I'm, you know, half naked with Arthur. What I mean, there's no end to what you can do with a trainer. And once I get that set up, I'll definitely be showcasing that to you guys 100%. Not that I'm the first one to mod Red Dead. People have been doing that for years, but I got some ideas of some things that I haven't seen really anybody do. So I want to ride back through the Great Plains area here. Yeah, you can see it says I'm wanted dead or alive, but I'm actually unbelievably surprised this worked. Because the game kind of still technically thinks you're Arthur, obviously, like I said, because you're in the main story, and when Arthur talks in the, yeah, I go to the Redfin Pickerel right quick if I wanted to. I'll come back later and do that, but when Arthur talks in cutscenes and stuff, it's his voice. But it's really buggy. It's like he's invisible, and it just kind of pushes John off to the side because it's like there's two characters in one. It's really freaking weird, guys. But when John talks, like, you know, in free roam here, he talks in his voice, you know. Everybody addresses him as Arthur, but obviously he's not.
There's a boy.
So yeah, man, this is freaking awesome, guys. Let me so everybody back through. I can get the freaking Del Lobos hats right now if I wanted to. And seeing that the clothing is attached to the bed model, Arthur would be able to keep them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get to that right now because I want to showcase you. I don't want to get sidetracked. Below these guys face off later in another video and give the hats to John, aka Arthur, and then just switch the pet model back, and then he'll have all the freaking hats as long as they're saved, right? Because once you get them, they're special hats, they'll save. So let me go back over here. Let me bust out the Lanny because, oh yeah, there they are. Okay, that answers that question. So you definitely can get wanted as John here. It's like they were freaking waiting for me. Hold on, let me get a special miracle tonic here. Okay, so for that Pinkertons can absolutely get John here. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to do the legendary fish over here. Not if the damn Pinkertons are gonna keep coming after you. That's gonna be a no bueno. But you guys will see they're gonna spawn behind me again because that's just how they are. They just keep coming after you. My damn drifter hat back, damn it. Yeah, see, there they are again. You know what? I ain't afraid of no Pinkertons. Come here, you sons of bitches. Yeah, eat a dick, Pinkertons. We ain't scared of you, bruh. Is that a damn cougar? I got a freaking cougars coming after me, Pinkerton, son of a bitch. Yeah, get domed, Pinkerton. You guys ain't scaring nobody, bud. You guys ain't freaking scaring nobody. Got some fast-ass horses, don't they? So that solves that little mystery there. Yeah, Pinkertons and the Wanted Dead or Alive is definitely a thing here, but the invisible sniper. Now I don't know if I try to go back down there with a wanted level, if that would trigger the sniper. I don't know. I'm not gonna find out. But all you gotta do is just, you know, do what we normally do with Arthur, right? As you come in here, you're gonna want to come in down here. You just go straight through Beecher's Hope, and you'll be able to outrun the Pinkertons and lose your wanted level in no time by the time you get down here. Then you'll have no lawmen down here. You don't want to deal with them either because they're just like the Pinkertons. They're nasty, and then they'll be on you, and you won't be able to free roam and just chill. You know what I mean? But that is so awesome that I found a way to. Well, get back on the horse, John. What the hell are you doing? You know, get rid of the freaking sniper, guys. Like, that is so awesome. And like I said, once you're done, you can just change back to Arthur. And it'll make the cutscenes, I'm sure, all that shit all normal again. And you'll have all the stuff that you collected as John in the main story, dude. Like, we found a way to freaking beat these sons of bitches. Oh, you guys are just not. What the hell? What the hell's going on? Hold on a minute. Those are Pinkertons, man. Why did they just not? Oh, lawman, whatever, same difference. They just rode right by me, guys. What the hell? I was wanted as soon as I came back from New Austin, and now they see me right here, and they're not doing anything. What the hell is going on? I was gonna shoot him, but I didn't see the wanted thing. What the hell is going on here? I'm Arthur Marston, or Melton, however you want to prefer. I wonder if I can go to frickin' Blackwater real quick, guys. Probably not. There's probably gonna be just swarms of them in here. There normally is. I thought about doing a video here coming up about how long I can survive in Blackwater as Arthur. I'm gonna keep my gun out. I don't trust these sons of bitches, but dude, we're in frickin' Blackwater, guys. Look at this. Oh, there's lawmen everywhere. Start shooting or what? Oh yeah. Okay, so note to self, coming in Blackwater definitely coming in Blackwater is definitely gonna get you wanted. Okay. That's interesting though, because I'm John's pet, so I don't know. This is, it's like the game's bugged out. You guys see, like they were trying to come after me out there, but now that I'm in Blackwater, it's like these actually look like different policemen here in Blackwater. I don't think these are Pinkertons. I think these are just the Blackwater lawmen. Let's give the horse medicine here real quick. It's interesting that I could go and not have the invisible sniper, but you know, they weren't really coming after me like they were when I first came out of New Austin, as you guys seen, but then they kind of stopped. It was really weird. It's like the game doesn't know what to do. It wants to treat you as Arthur, but it really can't fully because you're not Arthur. So it almost seems like the invisible sniper is attached to Arthur's pet, and the Pinkertons and the wanted over here is just part of where you're at in the story. Obviously, this all resets when you start the epilogue as John, but it's not tied to the ped. Yeah, we beat the invisible sniper, guys. We finally found a way to freaking do it. So yeah, note to self, stay the hell away from Blackwater regardless of what ped you are. I don't know if I actually made myself like an NPC ped. Like I was trying to make myself Uncle in Dutch earlier, but it wasn't working. I'm spawning in all weird, like half Arthur, half Dutch. Like it was just, it was really weird looking. But so yeah, Blackwater's a no-go. This is kind of hit and miss out here. They probably, because I've already caused trouble on Blackwater, but before I caused trouble on Blackwater, they were just riding right by me. You guys seen that? I got noticed when I came out of New Austin, but other than that, we were good down here with no sniper, no lawman, none of that shit, guys. So that is really flipping cool. And all you got to have, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but all you got to have really the requirements are a USB stick, with a game save on it, a laptop, functioning laptop. Save Wizard unfortunately costs $60, as you got to pay for that. Save Editor's free though. You can download that from. I just go to XB36 Hazards page on Twitter/X and download the resource master, resource database, and all that stuff. What is it? The hazards loader or whatever you want to call it. There's like 2 or 3 different things you have to download, but it's basically the save editor. There's plenty of tutorials on that. I don't really need to do that, but all right, guys. I figured what we're already talking about, and I finally got this. This is taking like 3 hours to get all this OBS set up, and my microphone with my computer wasn't working right, and then I tried my Yeti native mic, and that wasn't working. And now I'm just using the Black Shark, the headphones I got now. It seems to be the best audio. And for $200 freaking dollars, for a headset, it ought to be the best audio ever, right? So, anyway, okay, this should be recording my screen and audio and everything at least close to perfect. So, this right here, guys, is your save editor. Okay, and there's like I said, 100 gajillion things you can do on here. This is the Red Dead save editor. I'm gonna start from scratch though, and we're just gonna close out that file. Okay, here's your Red Dead save editor. And like I said, you guys can go to XB36 Hazards Twitter/X page and get the download for this 3 more resources master and all that stuff. And there's plenty of tutorials on how to do that. I'm not gonna get into all that right now. And this right here, guys, is your save wizard. This is the $60 program. At least it was $60 when I got it years ago. I don't know what it is now. And you can put 3 different profiles on here. Basically 3 different, like if you have 3 accounts, you can have 3 different profiles on here, and then multiple saves per profile. I don't know if that's changed, and here's what the icon looks. You can go to savewizard.net and get this, pay them, get that. They're basically, a bunch of gamers, coders, hackers, donate to these guys. These guys are just, they're wizards. They're freaking amazing people. Okay. Love these guys. And here's right down here is where that's the icon for the Red Dead save editor is going to look like. But okay, so let's get into this. I got my USB flash drive plugged in. Like I said, you guys need a laptop, USB flash drive. At least I'd say, I don't know, you don't need much for game save data. At least 32 gigs, I suppose. But you won't even need anywhere near that, really. And then, like I said, save editor right here is free. It's a free program, and then the save wizard is the one you got to pay for. So, obviously, we're doing Red Dead Redemption here. So, what we're going to do is, obviously, you're going to plug in your USB, then open Save Wizard. It's going to recognize your game save files. You see, I got one here for Grand Theft Auto, Spider-Man, and then Red Dead Redemption 2. So, you're going to double-click on that. Okay, you see, I got 2. This is my, my PSN profile. I recommend that. That's my main OG account. And then I got 2 different saves on here for one. This is the one I'm going to use. So you're going to right click on this one. Okay. And then you're going to click on advanced mode. And this is what right now Save Wizard is decrypting because obviously your game save files are encrypted. If you guys don't know, this is what this is, the decrypting platform. If it wasn't for this, you wouldn't be able to use Save Editor. You can play around with Save Editor all you want, but if you're not able to upload and or import and export your saves, it's irrelevant, right? You're just twiddling your thumbs with this. But the Save Editor is where you make all your modifications. Save Wizards is what makes it possible. So like that's why I told you guys it's absolutely crucial. These two are peanut butter and jelly. You have to have both of them. So I'm on the save right now. A fish, you're a fish. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. And we're gonna export this to file. Okay. Second from the right there. Here is my game save right here. Okay. I'm gonna click on that. And let's go to save. No big deal. Okay. All right. So Save Wizard's done for now. We can move this one right out of the way over here. And now we're going to click on Save Editor. I'm just going to open Save. Okay. So this is really easy, guys. And you could do a lot more of this, but this is just basic level stuff that I've been doing for years, and I am far from a computer genius. Real far. Okay. So you're going to click on that exact save you just saved. Okay. And you can tell by the, the date and time. Like right now it's, freaking 4 in the morning here for me. I'm a third shifter, guys. I'm up all night, so this is what we do. We're just gonna open that. I recommend making a backup. Just 99.9 times out of 100, you're not gonna have a problem. But just for shits and giggles, make a backup. It can't hurt, right? Just in case the file gets corrupted for whatever reason. You are altering game files here, so things can happen. But honestly, guys, all my years of doing this, I've never had a corrupted save file get corrupted. So take a swig of coffee here real quick. I apologize for any extra sounds you guys might be hearing, but this is a very powerful mic I'm using. And this is going to take a minute. You got to let it load up and do its thing here. On the outfits, all that good stuff. It takes a couple minutes. There's a lot of data there for it to go through. Everything in the game, pretty much. All the save data anyway. You're not messing with the actual, graphics, objects in the game. It's the save data. But okay, so this is the main screen. It's going to pop up, and these are all your satchels. You can, like I said, you can equip these. Obviously, the Legend of these satchels is the main one you want. So you just enable that. Here's your health core stuff here. You can go from the rings to the cores. You can right click on those to make those infinite. I already got those enabled. Sometimes that doesn't always work, and then you can set these, to level 8. And then if you want to have them all level 10, you just go to the challenges and then click on all those, have those all level 10. Go to the trapper, pick up your equipment, and then you'll be at level 10. You can set your iron or whatever you want, good or bad. I just put mine all the way up just because. Okay, obviously your money, $1 million. This seems to be bugged though. I put in $1 million and it only gave me like 920,000 or something like that. But whatever, that's more than you'll ever need in this freaking game. You can put it at 50,000 and be fine. But anyway, okay. So what we're gonna basically do is and like I said, there's a kajillion things you can go through here, guys. Bounties in every state. You could change that to whatever. Like I got one right now in West Elizabeth. I could put that to 0 if I wanted. Barber, you can change the hair. General, and this is what I was talking about, guys, right here. Arthur Morgan looks healthy. Well, when you get back from Guarman, that's going to change. It's going to go to, I'll click on this real quick. He's going to look a bit sick for tuberculosis, but I believe what I can do is make him look healthy again, and we'll get into that at a later time. And then right here, no changes, is sick, tuberculosis. So I'm pretty sure we can have a healthy look and feeling Arthur. And he'll actually act healthy in the game too, even in Chapter 6. So that in itself right there is absolutely awesome beyond understanding. Reveal the whole map. That's just like basically activating the cheat, but you don't. The game's not recognizing it as a cheat, so you can still save and all that stuff. So that's really freaking cool. You can put your your spawning location, all that stuff. You can spawn in Guarma if you want, whatever. I don't know why you'd want to, but let's go back here. Custom outfits. This is where you got 4 main saved outfits, and then you could change the one you're currently wearing. I just do the ones that are already saved. That's just what I always do. Like right now, I got John's NPC outfit, his little Rip Van Winkle outfit, as I call it. There, these mainly wearing in chapter 3 and parts of 4 as well. He's got the red shirt with the sleeves rolled up, and he's got his drifter hat and all that good stuff. And right here is where you can change everything. Now, let me grab my piece of paper because I wrote all these down and I do these in my own little way, and I'm kind of still figuring this out a little bit. But I'll tell you guys what I know. Okay. 0, I'm not exactly sure. I got that putting down as face, but if you want to change the face, you can just go to the pet model up here, and you just switch it between Arthur and John. I recommend just starting out just using those because if you're trying to play as an actual NPC, it gets quite a bit more complicated. But Arthur and John will work just fine. But if you're switching from Arthur to John, there's some things you're going to have to do. And switching back to Arthur. Right now I'm John. Okay. So I'm switching back to Arthur. All right. Actually, let me show you guys that real quick. Let me click on the ped changer here. Okay. As you can see, I don't know why that multiplayer. All right. So main is where Arthur and John are at. Those are the main 2 characters. Really, these are the ones honestly you want, really, because, and I know there's a lot more options. We're going to switch back to Arthur. But like I said, playing as all these ones, like you can go to here, cutscene. And yeah, you can play as, the balloon operator there, whatever the hell his name is. I'm going to go down here and show you guys a couple of, Bill Williamson. But it gets really, really buggy, guys. And there's ways to fix it, but it's, first of all, playing as any NPC, let's go down here to, where's Dutch at here? Let's see. I'm just going to, Dr. Higgins, there's Dutch, right? Plays Dutch, plays Eagle Flies. But first of all, playing as an NPC, your health and your stamina bars are going to be like the scrawny nag from Red Dead Online. They're absolutely horrible. So what you're going to want to do is make sure your cores are infinite. Because it's not going to take and use a lot of, give yourself a lot of special miracle tonics and stuff like that, like you guys see me, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute with the inventory. Because yeah, their health and it sucks. You cannot use Deadeye as anybody other than Epilogue John or Arthur. You cannot use the Deadeye function; does not work. So you'll be pretty much just eyeing it, and a lot of their shooting mechanics are different. Dutch never uses a repeater or whatever, so he's always using his 6-shooter. So I don't know how that would work with him. It might get kind of wonky. I know I was playing as NPC John a few days ago, and the way he aims the gun is really brutal. He brings his right arm like up really high. He squats down, and it's hard to even see the reticule. What's cool about NPC John is he can actually swim. He doesn't drown, but honestly, it's not worth it. It really isn't. So, like I said, guys, I would just stick with. Let me go back to. You could be anybody in the game, but like I said, it gets you dead bodies. It gets really weird. The animals. I would, if you're gonna do all that stuff, I would stick with this, doing like a trainer mod menu, because that's gonna the trainer's gonna even the script out for you a lot better. But let's just go back to main, then Arthur. We're gonna set ped. Okay. But what you guys do is, because I'm going back from. Okay, I'm going back from John to Arthur, so here's where the face should automatically change because the ped and the torso and the legs and all that stuff. There's spots where you could change that. You could give Arthur John's torso and legs, but it probably look all weird. But number 1 here, what you're dealing with is hex codes. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on, it's going to be custom. And all this is codes, guys. All this is hex codes, and I'll leave a link in the description to rdr2mods.com, where you can find all of the hex codes, and that's the list that I use among a few other things, but that's the main one I use. Let me click on this real quick. Yeah, it's let me pause a second. Let it mode. Yeah, it's rdr2mods.com, basically. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description. You can go through that and do all of find all the hex codes for pretty much everything in the game. But okay, so this is This is, let me go back. What are we on here? We're on unknown 1. Okay, so like I said, 0 is kind of hit or miss. Unknown 1, I know for sure, is the hair. Okay, so I should be on. Let me go down here to my list here. Excuse me, guys. I try to make these videos short as possible, but there's a lot to go over here. If you really want to do this type of stuff, like I said, you're going way beyond the game's normal what it'll allow. So you kind of got to get technical with things here. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately. Let's see. Okay. So I already have the hair, I think, set in game, so it should be fine. But let me just look real quick. So we're dealing with 834F 78E9. Okay, so that's basically John's left parted hair, but I got his hair swept back right now, and long, as you guys see in the video, to try to mimic the best. I know it sucks because the epilogue John's basically got Arthur's hair. We all know that you don't actually get NPC John's hair, John's real hair. The only way to get that is to play as NPC John, and like I just told you guys, there's real serious drawbacks to doing that. So we're gonna leave the hair alone. But what I notice a lot of times, sometimes the eyes, because I just loaded in this Arthur a minute ago, just kind of playing with it. The eyes and the teeth don't like to come over, so we might have to change those. Okay, so number 2, I know, and like I said, you guys want to write all these down. Number 2 is eyes. Number 3 is teeth. Number 4, I'm not sure, but let's go one at a time. So number 2 is eyes. Those definitely don't like. When I first spawned in as John, switching from Arthur to John, John's eyes were like huge, and they look, because Arthur's got kind of a bigger head. He's got bigger eyes than John. You don't notice it, but he does. And John had Arthur's eyes, and it just looks absolutely ridiculous and horrible and all that good stuff. So number 2 is the eyes. So what we want to do is look at our hex codes, and this is where rdr2mods.com is going to help you out. And just go to eyes, and you'll be able to, it'll list on there. Arthur's eyes are 8071 A64D. Okay, that's not the number we got there. That's John's eyes, 92304BC9. So seems like we just switch back to Arthur. It changes Arthur's ped, like his face, like I said, and his torso and legs and all that stuff, and arms. But for some reason, it doesn't like to change, like I said, the teeth and the eyes. Sometimes the facial hair and all that stuff. So you got to mess with it. So we're going to put in 8071 A6 4D. Okay. And these are Arthur's. You can actually put in Arthur's tuberculosis eyes too, but obviously we don't want Arthur to have tuberculosis because that sucks. Okay. And then we just hit submit when you're done. Okay. Now we're going to go down to number 3. And this will, even though I only had this on outfit 1, this will transfer over to all of the, all the outfits, all that stuff. It'll transfer over to Arthur all the way. Okay, so number 3 is teeth. Obviously, we want to have Arthur to have his own teeth, because John's teeth are a little smaller. You don't want Arthur looking all crazy. So for Arthur's teeth, we want 16C3 0C8A. Okay, that's not what we got there. We got John's teeth there. Okay, so Arthur's teeth, like I said, 16C3 0C8A. 0C8A. Okay, and that'll give Arthur his teeth. No big deal. Like I said, number 4, I'm not sure about the chin and all that stuff. Let me go down here. And if you're unsure, just don't mess with it. Like I said, number 4, I'm not sure what that is. But we're just not gonna mess with it. I never messed with it. That's why there's only 1 there, right? It could do something not too pleasing. Arthur could spawn in with 2 heads or something. Who knows? But okay, we go to chin now. Changing Arthur's ped model, that should give us Arthur's chin and all that stuff. 4F58. So let's take a look here real quick. Arthur's chin. No, that's still John's chin. Okay, so we want 78CD. So let's get rid of that. 78CD ED83. It's weird. That should have changing Arthur back to Arthur's pet should have done that. But like I said, it's kind of buggy, guys. So it's kind of buggy. Arthur's sideburns. Let's see. Arthur's sideburns should be F5D3. Yeah, see, that's still John's. F5. F5D3 1879. Okay, you submit that. And then we're not going to change any of the actual clothing. We just want the base Arthur to not be John. We want it to be Arthur. All right, and this is what Arthur's mustache we want. 8760. Even though I think I have Arthur clean shaven right now, but whatever. You know, we want Arthur to be Arthur. 876C 5E60. 5E60. Okay, and then we just submit that. Bada boom, bada bing. No big deal there. I know 8-9, I'm not really sure. That might be torso and legs and all that, so I don't really mess with that. If you change the pad, that'll change that. Hats, obviously, are hats. You can put any kind of hat want. And like I said, you go to rdr2mods.com. There's 100 kajillion freaking hats on there. You guys could do ones that are obtainable in game, ones that are not, like John's, drifter hat or whatever. 12 I know is like I put John's high neckerchief on there, so that's like neckerchief, bandanas, things like that, and it'll give you the list of the optional ones. I don't really mess with 11, 13, 14, or 15. Shirts are shirts. You can have any shirt in the game. Obviously, suspenders, vests. You can have vests that you're not supposed to have normally, like John's open gunslinger vest, or open Thompson vest, or closed Thompson vest, or the vest from the Gilded Cage outfit, or the Whitmore outfit where Arthur's and Trelawney and them are on the gambling boat. Number 19, I don't know. Let me look. I don't know if I really used that for anything. Let's see. Number 19. No, don't really use that for anything. You could put accessories in there. Some of these I think are just open. As long as you don't have two conflicting hex codes, like let's say if you have on number 12, you have for the high neckerchief for John, right? But you have it again, the bandana at 19. Those two are going to conflict. I don't know which one's going to win out, but if you have that, you would just go to 19, and to reset whatever that is, okay, what you would do is just go all zeros and then a 1 at the end, okay, and that will make it so it's not conflicting. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to screw up this outfit, but that's how you would do that, just to zero that out, okay. Coats, obviously coats. 21 and 22, I use those for extras, like you can get John's sheath, because John's sheath for his knife's a little bit farther back than Arthur's. Or like that money bag you guys seen that they use in that Sodom back to Gomorrah mission. You can put that on at any time as long as it's not conflicting with any other accessories. And like I said, there's a list on rdr2mods.com. Different accessories you can have. Some other examples would be like, let's see, the apron. John has in the epilogue, the hammer holster. The Guarma ankle chains are actually accessories, believe it or not. Now, the waist chain's considered a belt. You guys seen on Guarma Arthur outfit I have? That one's considered an actual belt. You could put the belt from the wheel mission, right after Arthur dies. Of course, gloves and satchels. Now, regular belts going 25. That's where I put them. Gun belts 26. Primary holsters 27. Offhand 28. Bandoliers or not bandoliers 29. Sometimes that's kind of buggy. Sometimes you guys will see on my outfits like the ammunition will show up, but the actual bandolier won't. Some outfits don't support bandoliers. Like John's outfit I got, his NPC outfit I got him right now, the Rip Van Winkle outfit. So it's like I said, it's kind of buggy, guys. And I'm not super a pro at this. I'm just trying to tell you what I know. Okay, 30 and 31 are extras I put on there too. Like I can put you can put extras on there too if you like. 32 and 33 I save for talismans. You're allowed to carry 2 talismans, so I put those there.
Yeah, so I'll put like 21. I'll put like John Sheath, and then like 22. I'll put the money belt or money bag. It seems like the money bag is the only accessory you're allowed to have because you can only have one item per slot. Accessory is a slot. So I'll just leave 30 and 31 blank, right? And then I'll just put like the Raven's Claw talisman or the Alligator Tooth or Bear Claw, whatever. Two different ones. Then obviously pants, chaps, boots or shoes, same, spurs. And then I don't really use number 38 there. I'm not really sure what that one is. Actually, no, I'll tell you what I use that one for. That's the badge slot. But you can put badge in 30 or 31 too. I think that's because that's its own slot. Badge is not an accessory. Like so, you can use the Pinkerton badge or the deputy badge or the actual cop badge that I put on Arthur's cop outfit. You got to have that on there. Sometimes it'll glitch onto other outfits though, but whatever, you know. And then of course the gang members will comment on Arthur's nice shiny badge, thinking he's pretending to be a lawman. So just like I said, you guys can just play around with this. There's lots of different things you can make it so there's no satchel if you want, or no suspenders, no offhand holster like I have for the gilded cage outfit there I had on John. That's going to go on Arthur when I switch his ped. So there's a lot of stuff you can do, guys, and I can do more on this later. Like I said, this video is already going to be pretty long, but as you guys can see, there's a lot to go over, right? There's a lot to go over. Now let's see. You can mess with the portable stuff that's on your horse here. Give yourself more slots if you want. Let's see. Go back to unlocks. You can unlock regular clothing, satchels you already see. Weapons, you can give you guys whatever weapon you want in the game. You can make it so the cheats are activated in the game, so you don't actually. Now this isn't going to activate them in the game; it's just going to make them available. If you switch the cheats on, it's still going to disable saving. So understand that. Game, you can do things like this. Is right here is how I was able to get myself that reversed Appleback Thoroughbred, which is normally only available for special edition. So if you guys look on the screen here, I'm not sure what the Town holdups, what the hell that is. Dino Bones Stage 2, not really sure what the hell that is either. Dino Bones seem to be acting normally for me in game right now. But you can make it so the content's redeemed. Day 1 edition. I don't know what happens if you click this box. I don't know what's up with that, but I wanted the special edition because that gives you the reversed Appleback Thoroughbred. That's how I'm able to have that horse in game. And then I just add him to my stable. Okay. Like here, I can click on this. So this is the special edition. Content redeemed. I'm not sure. Stone Hatchet unlocked from GTA 5. I clicked on that. You're just clicking buttons here, guys. Rock Carving Stage 2. I'm not sure what that is. Or Legendary Fish Stage 2. I just clicked on them anyway. Taxidermy Stage 1. That is Mrs. Hobbs there. And then the Annesburg Riddle. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is. I don't know if that's a little treasure hunt thing with those brothers. I'm not sure. But you can do all that. Let's see what else. Barbara, like I already said, you can change Arthur's hair or whatever the hell you want. That's on left part of it right now. I want swept back for Arthur there. Okay, swept back. I don't want the fade. And you can change the length of it. I just got it long right now just because that's kind of buggy, but whatever. The facial hair, you can do the facial hair. Let's see. I think I got that on. I don't even know what the hell I got that on right now. Clean shaven, I think. I'm not sure. And then, you can set the length there, whatever. Every once in a while, I like to save the file too, just because, right? Save that. Okay, here comes some other things you can do here. Inventory. This is like all the stuff you have in your satchel and whatnot. This is how, and this is kind of buggy too. This doesn't always work. Like Apple, if you want, you can triple click on that, give yourself 99 apples if you want, and just hit enter when you're done. But like I say, it doesn't always seem to work. It's kind of, I don't know, some things seem to work, some things don't. The satchel is kind of confusing. You're still limited. Like, I couldn't give myself 99 dynamite. You're only allowed to have 8 at a time, so that's the most you can go. I gave myself all of the cigarette cards here. I need to go turn those in. I don't know if that's going to work, though. But you can give yourself trinkets, gold. You want to give yourself a bunch of gold, which you don't need to because you can just give yourself all the money you want. This is actually how I get myself the 3 meteorites right here. Actually, I'll showcase that here. Jail cell key. There's some things you don't want to mess with, like Arthur's journal. You want to always just have one there. Legendary animal parts. You can give yourself that. But this is just a basic satchel. See right there's the meteorite. See right there, you guys see I see a 3. That's how you get the third meteorite, even though it doesn't do anything. I wonder if once I get my trainer menu though, I wonder if you can actually spawn in or give Arthur or John because they're supposed to be a meteorite trinket. That's what the 3 meteorite parts were originally for. But you can't. I don't believe you can do that here with Save Editor and Save Wizard. You're kind of limited a little bit. Give yourself as much ammo, as you want. Perfect pelts, all that good stuff. Go down here too, and then you can change. There's different satchels. Like here, you can see there's the butcher satchel. So this will be stuff when you go to the butcher. Kit satchel. Legends of the East satchel is your overall satchel. This is like your weapon wheel menu stuff. That's how I get myself, 99. And you're limited, you can't give yourself 9,000. 99 is the most you could have in the Legend of the East satchel. So keep that in mind. If you even put a higher value than that, it won't do anything. So you can do all that. Here's your material satchel. So you guys get the point here, and you can mess around with this. This is the stuff for the trapper. See, this you can put to whatever number you want. It's just a ridiculously high number. But that's just if you want all the trapper clothing, you can just fill all the legendary animal parts or whatever perfect pelts with this. Then you just go to the trapper, and when you go to buy, you'll have all this stuff in there. So there's some other things you can do. Moving on real quick. Stable here. Once this loads, this is where you give yourself pretty much any horse you want. Okay, give yourself any horse you want. See, this is the reverse dapple thoroughbred right here. Secretariat. I got my. That's a temporary horse. That's irrelevant. The Duke. You name your horses. That's my Dark Bay Turkoman. Ghost Rider's my Prairie Foxtrotter. As you guys can see, Silver Dapple Pinto Foxtrotter. And you can make it be a male or female. That's how I got the male one, which is normally not available in story mode at all. Blackjack. I don't know what's up with these empty stalls. I don't know. I'm only allowed to have 4 horses as far as I can see. I'm not sure how to change that, but I don't know why you need any more than that. That's more than enough. And there's some options you can change in these, some you can't. You can unlock the stuff for the trapper here. And once you're done, guys, like I said, we're gonna save the file here. Go back to enter on that. Go back to character here. Just leave it on that one. Okay, and now that's saved. We're going to click back on our save wizard here, and now we are going to import the file. Okay, and it's just obviously the same one. I've been messing around with it for a minute. See, now it's 4 whatever in the morning. Okay. It's a good way to know is check the time. Okay. Click on that, and you're going to apply and click yes. And then it's going to add those and then re-encrypt, because if it's decrypted, it won't, the PlayStation, I don't believe, will not recognize the file. So it has to re-encrypt after it saves. I'll give this a few seconds to work. It's still save wizard magic. Sometimes if you've been doing your editing for a long time, you have to restart save wizard, but no big deal. Just restart that, and then just finish your medications. Save, get back to this point, and then just export it to back through save wizard here. So we're done with that. We can click off of that. Now we can go down here and safely remove our USB there. Catch you back here on the PlayStation in just a minute. I said sorry for the longer video, but it absolutely, I wanted to show you guys as much as possible, and I can get more specific later, but I'd rather make just 1 or 2 longer videos than 30 or 40 real short videos because that's annoying and and I don't like it like that. So, all right, we'll catch you guys back on the PlayStation on the game.
Alright guys, so we are back here, continuing on with this incredibly long video. As you guys can see, we are, yeah, in John's clothing, but we are once again Arthur. Face looks good, eyes look good. Teeth kind of hard to tell when he gets talking. You'd be able to tell Arthur's got bigger teeth than John, so if they look kind of sunken in, they might have to go back in and mess with those, but it's good to go now. All the missions whack right now, and you know, sometimes when you're John, like the other NPCs try to talk to you, you can't hear him, or he won't say nothing back. See the kind of high neckerchiefs. You see Arthur's body is a little bit bigger than John's. The neckerchief goes around John's neck just fine, but you see here on Arthur, it's a little bit kind of buggy there. Everything else looks pretty good, man. Outfit's turned out pretty good. It's weird, like on the Guarm outfit, when I do it, the gun still shows, just hovering there. But this one, I don't know. Maybe it's the belt. This is the Nuevo Preso belt. I don't know. Actually, John's outfit doesn't look, Rip Van Winkle is looking pretty good here on Arthur. But as you guys can see, man, we'll hop on my horse, and I won't show you guys the entire journey, but we will fast forward to, not right now, Trelawney. We'll fast forward to going, and we should be able to get an invitation here at the post office from Miss McGinnis there. All right, we'll fast travel to getting that invitation. Should be there waiting for us from Miss McGinnis. All right, guys, so we're here now at the train station. Here is our invitation from Miss McGinnis. Go ahead and I don't think we have anything else we have to do.
Farewell.
So we'll go ahead and read that real quick. Tell a source complete, blah, 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 blah. I said, normally Arthur's never supposed to get this, obviously, because he can't go to New Austin normally to get the remaining 8 bones, but as we shown, we did that as John's ped. See, Arthur's voice is back, all that good stuff. Alright, so now we will take our happy ass up here to see Miss McGinnis. And, yeah, we'll see you guys up there. Alright guys, so we are up here at Miss McGinnis's. Now I don't see a marker up here showing she's here. You see we got the invitation. We read it. Here, I'll even read it again real quick. I shouldn't have to wait that long. Maybe a couple in-game hours, which is, you know, basically minutes in real life. Oh, wait, no, that's hunting request, excuse me. That's... No, I don't want maps. The hell is the frickin' invitations at, dude? There we go. Yeah, right here. Invitation from Denver McGinnis. And sorry if you guys hear the fans in the background. It's getting warm here, so AC and fans are in full effect. But yeah, here's the letter from Denver McGinnis telling us to visit us soon. And like I said, you can do this as Arthur. People have done it even without changing the pads, you know, using that stupid buggy. But yeah, I don't see her here at all. So this is really weird. I don't know if I have to like do another mission or two or something. It shouldn't matter at any point in the game. As soon as you do the mission with her, the introductory test of faith, you should be able to get all the bones, and once you get all the bones, you should be able to come here. And for some reason, she is not showing up. I was doing the same thing with, so I got all the rock carvings already with Francis. I'll go there and try him in a minute. He's right over here. I've already read that, and there's nothing there. I think there's supposed to be a marker that comes up that tells you to go there. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I'll even read the one from Francis here. I don't know because of him. I don't know if it's because I already got the, see, has Arthur got the Ravenclaw talisman there? Yeah, you can see it's kind of glitching into the holster there, but you can see it there. And obviously, I crafted that. I just gave that to myself with save editors and whatnot. I wonder if that's messing with that. But I don't have the jawbone knife, as you guys can tell. I just got the hunting knife, the antler knife, Civil War, and wide blade. I still need to get the ornate dagger, and the jawbone knife. I think that's it for the knives. There might be one more. John's knife, but obviously that comes later on. I could just give myself John's knife, but I really don't need to. So yeah, that's yeah, you guys see I gave myself Otis Miller and Calloway's revolver. I haven't even done the Calloway mission yet, which could also be messing that up too, because I have that. Not supposed to have that yet, but yeah, this is real interesting that I don't have a jawbone knife, so this should trigger. I don't know why it's not. It's really weird. So I guess we'll try to figure that out, but alright guys, yeah, I appreciate you for being here. I said sorry this is kind of bugging out here, but you know, as we'll show you one more time, you know, we got all the dinosaur bones, send them all to her. I forgot I gotta get the legendary fish down there so we can switch back to John, because I'm probably gonna finish out this playthrough playing as John just because, but I just wanted to show you guys you can switch to John and back to Arthur and get everything for him. Sorry for the long video, but there was a lot to go over, man. Sub up, share out, like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys, like I said, always for being here, man. This is Mods Gaming. I will catch you crazy people in the next one. Stay safe out there, cowpokes. And yeah, man, we'll see you in the next one. This is Arthur Morgan signing out. Later.
Just tell me. Of course not. This isn't a prison camp. I am not. We're not. There simply isn't a reality in which